Are you struggling with your Google SEO or SEO in general and wondering why you're not having success, or maybe you were having success and now suddenly it's getting a lot harder? Well, that's because I'm here to tell you that SEO is dead. Now, I know I just did a video that says anybody who says something is dead, you should ignore them. And yeah, okay, right. It's not actually dead. It's more like going away. This comes from, as long as Google is the dominant search engine, they're making a big push away from your normal search, your questions, to almost an entirely AI generated response for almost anything you could ask, even up to the point where if you're having more difficulties, you're chatting with an AI instead of looking for more sources. So what this means for you and your business is if you've been focusing on SEO as a means of building um, retention and clicks, you're kind of up a creek. So let me take a look at this right here. So this is from Business Insider, and this is Business Insider's opinion on Google, how it's testing its AI mode built into its search page, right? And as you go through this, it kind of discusses where Google sees AI going and how they want to implement this using their Gemini 2.0, which is infamous for race swapping political figures and historical figures. So we know how accurate it is. We also know that it was trained on Reddit, which, Reddit is a totally reliable source of legitimate thoughts, or maybe not. So Google's saying it would start inviting Google One AI premium subscribers, whatever that is. It's always the first branch. Like Amazon has their first branch, their premium tier AI thing they're rolling out so you can talk to your device instead of just listening to you and your whole family the whole time. And they're using this and, ChatGPT and Gemini and trying to basically rework search so that when you're looking for something, maybe it'll ask more questions to try and find out what it is you're actually trying to do or give you more response. It's just trying to bridge that gap between you're doing your own search and it doing the search for you. And like I said, they're getting a lot of this data from websites, from Reddit, from other places, and they're using that to feed the algorithm. So what does this mean for your business? Does this mean you shouldn't do SEO? I think you will start to need to look at SEO differently. There was a brief period of time where social media links boosted your SEO score. And I think we almost have to look at it as a flip model where people won't really be going to search engines to look for particular things, but to ask particular questions. And it may be better to get ahead of that in social media by posting your content that helps people there, as opposed to worrying about creating blogs or trying to drive SEO traffic. Now, I'm not an expert in SEO. 9 times out of 10, just like within this model, they're going to prefer paid advertisers. So if you pay for Google Ads, chances are your entry will still probably show up somewhere on this page or first page or whatever. Whereas if you're just trying to do complete SEO, you're stuck to the further pages down. And even though this is the main search engine, there have been talks, I think, that Bing is doing this too. So it kind of leaves you with these third-party search engines that nobody really knows of or uses. But also keep in mind, almost all the devices come with Google Search built in. You have an iPhone, it's got Google Search built in. You have Android, it's built in. Like, they're embedded in all of these systems, which will make it even harder for you to think that there's a large chunk of the market you could get in front of with SEO. This doesn't mean don't do SEO. It does mean take some of those resources you might have queued up for this year for SEO and start looking about how you could better use them in other paid advertising methods. And if you want to know how to do that intelligently instead of just burning your money, feel free to leave a comment or send me a DM and I'll walk you through it. Till next time, it's Profit Architect. Talk to you later.